Assalamu alaikum, viewers. Our topic is symbols in the rhyme of the ancient mariner. Let's get started. A device that a writer or a poet uses in his literary work in order to refer to something more than its literal meanings is called symbolism. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner is a poem in which Coleridge uses symbolism as a literary device to show a hidden world to his readers through symbols. In the poem, there are many symbols. For instance, the words, objects, actions, characters as well as imagery of the poem suggests more than their literal meanings. It is very rare for romantic poets to use symbols intentionally. However, the poem has been written by two most romantic poets, William Wordsworth and S.T. Coleridge, with mutual consent. Therefore, it contains many deliberate symbols. Symbols and themes of the Rime of the Ancient Mariner also strengthen the stance that the poet wants us to believe in an entirely imaginary rhyme of an ancient mariner. It is a dream that the poet sees. The poet S.T. Coleridge denies that the poem is moral, but it is not true by any stretch of the imagination. Reading the poem indicates that it has some moral lessons. For example, sin and penance, punishment and repentance. It also strengthens the belief of the readers in Christianity. It is recommended to read Rime of the Ancient Mariner Summary to understand symbols of the poem. Some important symbols that the poet S.T. Coleridge uses in his poem, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, are albatross, sun, moon, images and objects, the sea, albatross. The poet has written this poem while giving the bird albatross a good significance. The incident that occurs in the sea with the ancient mariner is due to the bird. It is the bird that brings favorable winds to the ship. It is the albatross which causes sufferings in the life of the ancient mariner. The first entry of the bird is very dramatic. The poet writes the following introductory lines to show the importance of the bird. At length did cross an albatross. Thorough the fog it came, as if it had been a Christian soul. We hailed it in God's name. The poet declares him a Christian soul. It is not a symbol. Rather, it is a direct meaning that the poet gives to the bird. There are symbols that we may obtain from the word Christian soul. Perhaps the bird symbolizes an innocent Christian person who has done nothing wrong. It does good for the sailors. It brings a change in weather even than the ancient mariner kills him with his crossbow. Every sailor, except the ancient mariner, believes that the bird is a sign of a good omen. So, the albatross in this way becomes a symbol of innocence. This is the first part of the topic. The links of other parts are in the description. Check and watch them.